I know what this is. You know, you know, I think you know what this is. This is the Chris Petrone Weekly, episode 26. And this is a podcast that we do weekly. That means once a week. For those of you who have been following for a while, every Monday. But we're actually switching it to every Tuesday. Tuesday. So you're hearing this on Tuesday. Unless, of course, you're one of these fine Patreons that you see scrolling on the bottom of your screen below. And if you're just listening to this, then you don't see anything at all. But Patreons, you get to listen to the podcast every Monday. That's 24 hours early because you guys support me. I appreciate that very, very much. Today, I had 3 scrambled eggs in the morning with just a splash of milk. Just a splash. And now I've got apples. 1 apple, to be precise. 1 apple sliced up. It's a golden delicious. I know you're curious. It's a golden delicious, and I sprinkled some cinnamon on that biatch. You know what I'm saying? I can curse here, but many of you guys know I'm trying to curb back on the cursing because I'm going to be Twitch streaming pretty soon. I'm getting some things set up for my Twitch stream. Honestly, I'm excited about Twitch. Twitch has been dream/goal of mine since 2014 when I started streaming on Twitch. You know, my very first stream, I was on a channel called LAN Party NY, which you could probably still find if you look it up on Twitch, LAN Party NY. Let's do a quick search. Twitch.tv/LAN Party NY. There's me. That's my face. And yep, there are some old streams on there. You can see some old school Chris dating back to, let's see, view all. Let's see. I'm going to see the oldest one. Sort by date. Okay, so I'm going to scroll all the way down. 6 years ago. It's 2021. So this is you can see footage from 2015. I don't see my face cam in any of these. First time playing GTA ever. There's no face cam in that. But there are plenty of videos on here you guys can check out. It's it's good stuff. This is early Chris. This is like pre-Chris, pre-tampons, pre a lot of things. So that's some early Chris content right there. And I'm sorry if you could hear the clicking and typing. I'm sorry, guys. For those of you who were just listening, there was nothing on screen that I was showing. It was just, I was just looking at it on my own. So you're not missing out on any of the visuals there, but it's twitch.tv/LAN Party NY. And I also had a YouTube channel by the same name. And that was kind of our original project. Not original project, but that was the first project that involved streaming that we did. My friend group and I, Hella Hose, as we call ourselves. And Hella Hose, man. Hella Hose dates back to maybe 2013 or so. 2014, when I went to college at Stony Brook, and I joined this dance crew called Deja Vu. Dance crew. I don't know. I forgot what it's called. But anyway, it was a good time, man. And our main, I guess the other big dance group, there were a couple other dance groups, but the biggest one on campus was PUSO. It's like the Philippines Union of Student Organization. I don't know, something like that. But and that was a big organization, mainly comprised of students of Filipino descent. But they had a bunch of different, bits and pieces to their organization, one of them being the dance team, PUSO Modern, and there was PUSO Ballroom and all this stuff, and I thought it was really cool. But anyway, so they were really cool, and I would say they were a little more put together than us, but they also practiced more, and they were, it would be like 3 a.m. and they were practicing, and we're just like, all right, man, we want to be good, but we also just want to drink and have fun too, so whatever, anyway. But they had this one, I forgot the guy's name, maybe Andrew, he choreographed a dance to a song. It might have been called Hella Hose. I don't know. And I was like, I got hose. I got hella hose. Anyway, the fucking choreography was great. But then I was like, Hella Hose. I like that. So I was like, dude, that's what we got to call our group chat. We have like a Facebook Messenger group chat, me and my friends from back home. You might know the friends from the Discord server. They are moderators of the Discord server. And you might have seen them in that one TikTok that I posted back in like October, November, where I was talking a little bit about me, and I shared a picture of me and my friends at the end of that TikTok. And that's the Hella Hose gang. So I don't know why I went on the tangent to tell you guys about Hella Hose, but it made me think. So recently I was on a podcast called Pugs in the Wild, and it's hosted by Alex and Uma, who are 2 friends of mine who I met through one of my very good friends, Ryan Jimenez, who is the admin of the Discord server and who has appeared on a few of my live streams if you've been following since like last summer. And so we were talking about a lot of stuff, and they went into a little bit of detail about the origination of Pug City, it's kind of like their friend group, right? And it's there, they have like a they have a Discord server now, I think, where they all talk. And it's a bunch of friends who actually met online from different parts of the country and even different parts of the world. And it reminded me kind of like, it was like another group, like Hella Hose is a group, and then Pug City, I guess, is kind of another group. And it's pretty cool how we can make these friend groups and even make them completely on the internet, which I think is really, really sweet. And of course, there's some like tech savviness that you need. Like you need to know how to have like a microphone and how to connect to Discord and all this stuff. But man, it's so cool. And especially when you grow up with that sort of thing and you grow up basically on a phone, touching a keyboard, playing video games and all that stuff, I think the tech side of things comes pretty naturally. I mean, I spent hours and hours on YouTube looking up tutorials on how to do things and how to edit videos. And for those of you who are visually like looking at this right now, you can see that there are audio visualizers right to the left and right of me that are like creating sound bars as I talk, and that's really cool. And like little things like that no one would really know how to do unless you kind of grew up in the tech world, or if you actually spent the time and went and learned it. And man, this is really a train of thought without any sort of like, it's a train that's going right, left, right, left, right, left. But let me keep going on this. And I feel really fortunate to have grown up in that world and with those capabilities, and to have taken the time to learn digital stuff, and I continue to do so. I mean, the audiovisual thing, like I've never really done this before. This is a new thing for me so I'm learning even today, and little tricks that I didn't know before, and I fucking love it, man. I love content creation. But anyway, so Hella Hose, man, that's the friend group, and those guys freaking support the F out of me, man. And I don't know why I brought up Hella Hose at all, but it's a good time, man. It's good to have friends, and it's good to spend time with them and see them as well. I really don't know why I brought that up. I just get on these tangents. But anyway, okay. So I was on the podcast with Alex and Uma. We talked a lot about vulnerability. We talked a lot about like relationships and aspirations in life. And I mean, we all know this is just one big simulation. None of this is real, but that's okay. And it was really fun. I liked being invited on that podcast. If you want to check it out, like I said, it's called Pugs in the Wild. And it was interesting. It was a cool experience, and I like being able to do things like that and to be guests on different platforms and stuff. And a few people now have reached out to me about being a guest on their podcast, and I think I'd like to do that. I don't know. I go back and forth between being picky of like, do I want to be on this person's podcast? Not Pugs in the Wild. That was an easy yes for me. I was very happy to be on theirs. But random people that I don't know who message me on Instagram and stuff, and it's like, like, do I want to be? But honestly, I feel like I should just say yes to everything and just try and just do things. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Like, there's no downside of going on somebody's podcast, really, I don't think. I guess there could be. But, I'm still really early in the process, and I'm barely even getting started. That's the thing, man. Everybody's like, oh, so-and-so like retweet or so-and-so shared your thing on Instagram. And I'm like, dude, that's really freaking cool. And I'm really freaking grateful for it. But like, at the same time, in my head, man, this is just I barely put my foot out the door. I'm just getting started, man. And I feel like a baby in this world. I feel like a baby in the world of content creation. I feel like a baby in this world that we live in, Earth, And I genuinely feel like the first 25 years of my life were all just a warm up, and now I'm just finally now getting started. Which is a really interesting thing to think about, man. I mean, I was a kid and like I have all these memories. But when I'm laying in bed late at night, it becomes very clear to me. I'm free distraction, and I'm almost like I meditate. I guess you could call it meditation. I use the Calm app, and I listen to like sleep stories, or I listen to maybe not a story, but just like a guided meditation type thing and stuff like that. And I do that late at night, kind of as I'm laying in bed, and I just focus on my breathing, and I try to calm myself. And a lot of things become really clear, especially memories. And I think a lot about family members who are still with us, family members who are no longer with us. I think about old memories, old friends that I've shared experiences with. And I just think about, I think memory is a really, really beautiful thing. And, that's, I think, why I got into content creation in the first place, because I knew that things are like, life is a fleeting thing and it's in a constant state of change. And sometimes it's nice to capture and look back on the memories, because okay, so there's an Avenged Sevenfold lyric that I'm going to pull on you. It's my favorite band. And I think it goes, a good friend once told me we are memories. Without them, we equal nothing. Okay, so that's from Reminiscence by Avenged Sevenfold, which is a great song. If you don't like screaming, you might not like the song. But anyway, I think it's fucking beautiful, man. I think that's really, really true. You know, without memories, we literally are nothing. And because, like, as you get older too, so I'm 25, turning 26 in just a few short months here, 2 months, really, 2.5 months. You start to realize, oh shit, like you look back on things, you're like, oh, that was 8 years ago. Fuck. That feels like yesterday. Dude, college feels like literally yesterday to me. But you realize how much has changed. And it's like, it really, really makes me, provided that my health is in order, grab life by the fucking balls and attack. You know, I woke up today and I was like, all right, I'm going to eat. I'm going to do some push-ups. I'm going to stretch. I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to, whatever. I made my eggs. I got my apple. Texted a few people really quick. Maybe responded to a few TikTok comments as I was eating my eggs. Watched a YouTube video. You know, pimped out this like overlay here, which isn't even pimped out, but it looks crisp and clean and I like that. And got to work on recording the podcast and I have some other things I want to work on today. I feel alive. I feel good. You know, and it just makes me want to seize the freaking day because like we are going to die. And I don't think it's good to maybe like dwell on it too much. And I don't think it's good to be negative or morbid or anything like that. But I think it is good to just kind of like every once in a while think about that and realize that, hey, you get one shot. Hopefully, and I say this all the time, hopefully we get more shots. Hopefully there's an afterlife. Hopefully there's something. I would very much like there to be more to life than just the life we live here on this earth in our body. I don't know if there is or not, but I'm not going to take any fucking chances. I'm going to live as if there's nothing after. You know? And, yeah, I'm not going to live with any sort of certainty that there is a life beyond life. Because I don't think that does me any good. I'm going to seize all the opportunities I have and just try to be, but also being conscientious about what I'm doing. I think is important as well. I'm going to take a little sippy sip of water. First water sip of the stream, 12 minutes in. Let's go, baby. I want you guys to take a look at this. This will blow your goddamn mind. You see this right here? That is an apple. I'll put it right here next to my face. That is an apple with some cinnamon on it. I mean, you want to talk about being bougie as shit. Look at it. Oh, that's a good one right there. Oh, yeah. Come on, daddy. Give me some of that apple. Spank me with that apple. You know what I'm saying? Johnny Appleseed. Damn, Johnny Apple was spreading his seed, you know what I'm saying? And I got an apple out of it. So thank you, Johnny. I appreciate that very much. It's the work of great men like you who really influence humanity in a positive way. Isaac Newton, man. You know, that was the work. That was Johnny Appleseed doing some dark arts. Shout out Theo Vaughn doing some dark arts on Isaac Newton, baby. You know, I think all life begins with Johnny Appleseed. I think Johnny Appleseed is God. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying right now. And the seed that he planted of an apple tree created life. You know, it all circles back. It all makes sense when you really think about it. Fucking apples, man. I don't even like apples that much. But you know what they say, an apple a day keeps a doctor away, which is propaganda. That's just a marketing campaign. Come on now. Come on, son. It's like when moms in the late 90s and early 2000s would give you Gatorade because they thought it was healthy. It's like, what the fuck? It's literally like salt, sugar, and water. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, shout out to Demi Lovato, man. Demi Lovato shared, and Kristen Bell. Thank you guys for sharing my post on Instagram. That's really, really freaking cool. And from Working Moms, I don't know who plays her. I forgot. Her name is escaping me, but she, the actress who plays her, shared my post as well. Thank you very much. And several other people shared it. But, you know, those are some more big name celebs out there sharing my stuff. And I really, really appreciate that. You know, part of what I'm trying to do here is to, so one comment I get a lot is, hey, if I saw all those tampons and pads and like just like things that maybe you as a man don't need, but other people might need in your bathroom, I would think you were hiding a girlfriend or a wife or something. I'm like, okay, but I'm not. It's like, then where does that conversation go? So like let's say someone comes over and they go to my bathroom and they don't already know about the tampon thing, which is insane. But okay, let's just Fine, let's just pretend. And they see this and they're like, well, you have a lot of tampons and pads and stuff. What's that about? And I'm like, oh, well, I have them in there because, if anyone's a guest in my home, like you are right now, for example, and you should need something like that's there, some basic necessities of hygiene. I have them on hand because I like to be a good host and I want to make sure that anyone who's a guest in my home feels taken care of. What are they going to say? Well, this makes it seem like you have a girlfriend. Okay, well, I don't have a girlfriend. I'm just a single guy and I'm doing it because of all the reasons I just said. What are they going to say? What are they going to say? That's creepy. I think you have a wife. I'm leaving. Okay, bye. If that person has that attitude, there's no way in shit that they would have gotten into my apartment in the first place. We would never have gotten to that level. I'm not dating someone who's going to be like that, have that mentality. There's just no way. There's just no way. There are a few things about me that, like, dude, I fucking like doing OnlyFans. I enjoy that. It's fun. I fucking love that shit. I think I look at sex work in a positive way, or at the very least, not in a negative way. And I think I look at that as a valid path for a lot of people. So when if I see someone who's a stripper or an escort of some sort or whatever, like, I think that's totally cool and whatever. And I think there's a lot of people who are like, ew, oh, and they have like certain reservations about it. I'm like, whatever, bro. I have no reservations about keeping pads and tampons and stuff of that nature in my bathroom. These are things that I feel and kind of think about a lot. And I don't think that anybody I'm dating, like, I don't think anybody who comes into my home, at least in like a dating way or a romantic way, is going to be like, oh, you do OnlyFans? Ew. And then leave. Fuck. What? Bro, you're not getting into my, like, we're not getting to that point if that's how you feel. So I think people on the internet like make up these like imaginary scenarios in which a random woman, let's say, or a guy, or what have you, just apparate into my apartment bathroom out of thin air and just appear. Like, I'm recording a podcast and poof, and I look over and there's someone in my bathroom. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And they're like, why do you have these tampons? I'm like, who are you? Why are you here? And they make up they're like, if I was in your bathroom, I would think you have a girlfriend. I'm like, you're not in my bathroom, and you probably wouldn't be. Chill out. And okay, that's fair. That's a reasonable first assumption. If you saw that, you'd be like, man, does he have a girlfriend? And then I'd be like, no, I don't. And then you'd be like, oh, okay, why do you have them? And then I'd explain to you, and then done. End of fucking story. What? Let's see what's trending on fucking Twitter, man. Twitter's a fucking cesspool. Twitter's a cesspool, man. I hate Twitter. But it's all right. United Airlines ground part of their 777 fleet after parts of a plane fall from the sky in Colorado. Well, if you're living in Colorado, you kind of, and like an airplane part falls on you. Look, you live in Colorado. I mean, you're asking for it, I'm just joking. Colorado's a great place to live. I think my brother would like to live in Colorado. Honestly. Why is Helen Keller trending? Hold on. Oh, it's like memes. And it's like Helen Keller, and it's a quote from Helen Keller. Body crazy, curvy, wavy, big titties, little waist, body, yaddy. That's funny. Listen, Helen Keller is a hoax, man. She didn't do the things that people say she did. Her handler, her trainer, or whatever, used her to spew propaganda. All right. I believe that. Did I do any research whatsoever on that? No, I'm just blindly saying something without backing it up. It's the internet. I'm allowed. It's fine. But anyway, man, Colorado. I got family outside of Denver. They live in a suburb just outside of Denver. I've got a very, very good friend. And, friends, really. Friends. A couple. They're married. Who live in Gunnison, Colorado. That G-Sun, baby. That G-Sun Derulo. G-Sun, Gunnison, Colorado. Gunnison, Colorado. Anyway, they live up there. It's fucking cold as a freaking cow's left nip. And you could not get me to move there for any amount of money. Nah, that's not true. If you give enough money would get me to move there, but shit. No, thank you. They live there. They live there because Rob found a job over there. I'm not going to put the details of his life on a podcast here, but you know, that's what brought them there. But they like the outdoorsy stuff. You know, they enjoy hiking, biking, rock climbing, that sort of thing. Those outdoorsy activities. I myself am a huge fan of fishing, but like you can hold all the other outdoor activities. I don't want to go camping. Fuck you. Hey, if anybody ever asks me camping, fuck you. No, I don't want to go fucking camping. Why in the fuck would I go? No. You want to go on a hike? Fuck you. Absolute. Why, bro? Let's just go to the gym. Let's go. Let's go. Like, why are we going on? Like, we're literally. Hey, do you want to do like a kind of like? Do you want to go for a walk? Except make it difficult. And then we have to like, and you go out into the middle of nowhere, and then you go back. No, I don't. I want to go play beach volleyball. I want to play some basketball. You know? No, I don't want to go on just a difficult walk in the dirt. Kind of sick fuck. Like what? We've evolved past this, people. You don't have to walk anymore, like for no reason. Like people, you know what hiking used to be for? It used to be for like foraging, maybe for hunting. All those hiking skills would come in handy, you know? Maybe looking for some berries. We don't have to hike anymore. Okay, I can get berries at Harris Teeter, which is a supermarket chain down here in North Carolina. You know, I have a skirt steak in my freezer. Do you think I killed that animal? No, somebody else did. I'm not anti working out, but I just don't like, why would I hike, man? You want me to break a sweat? Make a game out of it. You know? Or get naked with me. You know, that's another acceptable way of doing some cardio. But you want me to fully clothed walk up a hill, but like really slowly, like it's like a slow hill. It's just a slope. It's not like rock climbing, which is, I can actually see maybe that's a little exhilarating and shit, but also fuck rock climbing. You want me to walk up a slight incline for 2 miles, fully clothed, with another adult, and then walk back just for like a workout and to soak in some sights? No, thank you. I'm good. I don't know why I have this headset on. I really don't need it on. I don't know why I have. Let me take it off. I have no idea why I had that headset on this whole time, but my head looks a little strange right now because of, I think I have headset hair. See, that's the problem with these headsets, man. You put them on, and then you get headset hair. Whatever, it's all fucking simulation anyway. This is the wrong ear. I need a haircut. I think I need to clean up the sides and the back. It is what it is, man. No, thank you. I'm not going to fully clothed walk with another adult and get sweaty and eat some what? Fucking trail mix? Are you kidding me? Dude, I want a pizza. I want some sushi. I want a steak. Like, I don't want trail fucking mix. I don't want a Cliff Bar. You know? Like, what sick world do we live in where people do this for fun? I don't know. I don't understand rock climbing. I'm going to get some flack from this from the rock climbing community. I'm just kidding. If anyone from the rock climbing community hears this, what the fuck? How did you hear this? But yeah, fuck rock climbing. I don't want to do rock climbing. That seems, you guys see the free solo shit? I didn't see it. I'm not an a-hole, but you know, some of you watched it, you bastards. I'm just kidding. Watch whatever you want. But also you're dumb if you watched it. Like, why would anyone do that on purpose ever? You know, like that doesn't make, like, put me by the beach in the sand, give me a beer, let me play some beach volleyball, let me go fishing, let me play some guitar, you know, maybe drink some fresh pineapple juice with some beautiful women. I don't want to climb a rock in a desert, bro. I don't want to climb any rocks. Rocks are fine. I don't hate rocks, but I don't want to climb on top of them. We didn't, like, you know what these outdoor sports and stuff are? It's like, watch this thing that I can do that takes effort to do, that we used to have to do for reasons, but now we do it for no reasons. Like, it used to make sense. Hey, climb this rock to see what's on the horizon, and we can chart out our trip as we navigate through the wilderness to go to the next frontier. Cool. Okay, I get it. You might want somebody with some sticky fingers to get to the top of that summit and scout out what is to come. I get it. Tactical purpose. Maybe you want to overlook a canyon or a valley, perhaps a ravine. To see where the enemy's villages are, the enemy's encampments and stuff. I'm not in a war in the 1700s. I'm not Lewis and fucking Clark, bro. This isn't the Trail of Tears. Like, fuck, dude. I'm good. I don't need a Camelback. I have water from my sink, bro. I don't need to. That's actually not okay. First of all, I take that back, because I would love a Camelback while I'm streaming. Just like a gallon of water with a tube right here that I could just go and then keep streaming and just keep streaming. That would be amazing. That'd be amazing. No more water break. Like, if I stand up, it's purely to just stretch, maybe do a couple jumping jacks, get the blood flowing. It's not because I have to. It's because I want to. It's not because I have to go get water because I'm parched, I'm like that guy, like, the guy clawing in the desert, like just gasping for water. That's not me. I'm wet. I'm a moist individual. Like, I'm saturated. If you could look at my cells, fuck you, phone. I'm putting do not disturb on. There's so many fucking notifications. But if you looked at my cells, they would be boisterous. I don't know. Let me Google that. I don't know if that's a word. Hold on. Boisterous. Noisy, energetic, and cheerful. Rowdy. Yeah. My mitochondria would be boistering. Like a goddamn powerhouse it is, It's a boisterous feeling when you're full of liquid. When you're like, my internal gas tank is on F permanently. And that F stands for fucking moist, bro. Fucking sopping. I'm a sopping individual. You could wring me out and fucking quench the thirst of every thirsty person on the planet, probably, I would say, if you wanted to. Or at least a couple people, at least a couple. Like, you could fill maybe like a half-gallon container with my juice, my liquid. That's gross. Scratch that from the record, rewind. My moisture. That's even worse. So there's 3 states of matter now let's not get into that. There's 3 states of matter. There's solid, liquid, and gas. What about dark matter? What about the Higgs boson? I don't want to get into science right now, but I'm not talking gas. We're not gaseous. I'm not talking solid. I'm talking aqueous. Like, there's an aqueous solution inside me at all times, and it's like, I'm like to the brim, I would say, with several things in life, but mostly liquid. Second place on that list is optimism. Third is gratitude. Fourth is I don't give a fuck. And fifth would be girth, probably. I think, yeah, I think that's probably appropriate. That's probably that's a precise list. Do you guys know the difference between accuracy and precision? Accuracy, let's say you're throwing darts at a board, right? Accuracy is like, all right, I got them all around the bullseye, but on different sides of the bullseye, right? Precision is like, dude, you could hit the fucking corner far away from the bullseye, but all 5 of your throws, let's say, are clustered really close together. That's high precision, low accuracy. You know what I'm saying? Precision is like, are you hitting the same thing every time? You know, you need precision in a lot of things in life. Whatever you're thinking, that's what I meant. Yeah, that's what I meant. It's nasty. You know, so that's how that works. I remember watching Bill Nye the Science Guy, man. You know, I'm educated. I went to 10th grade. You know, 9th grade was bio. 10th grade was earth science. 11th grade was chemistry. Shout out Damadeo. Mr. Damadeo. Comac Union Free School District. It's a cool guy. 12th grade was physics, man. Physics and marine bio. I took 2 science. I was scienced down, bro. You know, you wearing Lacoste and shit. I'd be Gucci down. I was scienced down. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Gucci down. 21 Savage. They call me 19 Savage because I'm like 21 Savage, but just like 2 less. And that 2 went to 2 Chainz, and that's where he got his name. So all in all, you know, we still equal. It still balances out. In the long run, you know, if we're talking mathematics, which we are in this case. So that's how that works. Speaking of mathematics, man, I'm 25. I'll be 26 in just a couple of 2.5 short months. May 7th, 1995, 1:38 p.m. Shout out Mama. She did all the work that day. Wasn't me. I'll tell you that right now. And that was nearly 26 long years ago, man. I'm 26 years young come May. Right now I'm 25 years young. Don't get it twisted. I'm just getting started, baby. I'm young as fuck. There was this girl I talked to. I mentioned her on the podcast before. Fuck her. I don't know why I'm giving her more airtime, but she was like, oh, you're 25. You have to start thinking about these things. You know, you're going to want marriage and kids and all this and a house and all this stuff. You have to like stop fucking around, blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? My fucking around got me shared by Demi Lovato. So who's the real winner here? Oh, man, life is good. Hey, let me give you an update on the OnlyFans, baby. Let me tell you what's going on here. Let's see what we got. Code from SMS. Fuck off. All right, send the damn code. I have to log. I can't believe it. 30348. All right, we're going to log in with that. 348. All right, cool. Verify code. That code is no longer going to work. So, all right. Let's see what we got going on here. 758 fans. I think it's petering a little bit because new people are joining, but old people their renewal is ending. And I have about 280 people who have renew on. So yeah. Hey man, top 2%. We are in the top 2% of creators on OnlyFans. That's really fucking exciting. I'm proud of that. Thank you guys for all the support on TikTok, which has allowed me to do this. It's really freaking cool. And man, OnlyFans it's a cool platform, dude. I like it a lot. I think you can really change your life, man. I mean, it's the money from that is helpful for sure. I haven't withdrawn any of it yet, but I'm going to, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I might just invest all of it. Into my future, you know. I'm not sure entirely, but hey, man, we're early in the year. You know, we're feeling good. There's a lot going right for me right now. There's a lot going in a good direction. I want to say A, fuck the haters. B, love the supporters. Fucking love you guys. Anyone who's left a kind message for me or a comment for me or liked one of my videos or followed me anywhere, dude, I fucking love you guys. Shout out to the, you know, supporters on my TikTok. Shout out to some of the fucking G supporters from like 2014 from Twitch. Shout out Kenny SD. Shout out Jared Bryan. You know what I'm saying? You know? Shout out Rainbow Canoe. Shout out to Neil. Shout out to Chris 13021 or whatever the fuck it was. Shout out to DJ Little Moo. Yeah, you guys don't know who the fuck any of these people are. They're supporters from the Twitch, man. Years ago, baby. Years ago. Love them. Big shout outs to all of them. Here's a problematic thing that my hair does, man. It the strands want to separate because the part is all fucked up. And that's something that I've always been a little bit upset about with my hair. But that's okay. As long as I have the love of you guys, fuck the hair. You know what I'm saying? I'll shave all the damn hair off. No, I won't. I can't. No, I won't do that. I might, though. You guys ever see Steve from Blue's Clues? Whew. Yeah, if you haven't seen him lately, Google him. That is a hairless Adonis. Minus the Adonis. But he's cool. I like him. He's a cool guy. I would love to collab with Steve from Blue's Clues. I wonder what he's up to lately. I think he's in a band. He might have got into porn. He might have got into selling crack. I don't know what he's doing. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm just talking out my ass right now. And I think he's a cool guy. Joe? Fuck Joe. You telling me you're going to walk up in here and steal my man Steve's clout for some dumb excuse? Why? Because he's losing his hair? You're going to kick Steve out? Joe, have you no respect? I want to meet Joe too. I want to meet Joe. That'd be cool. That would be really cool. Most importantly, though, I want to meet you. If you're hearing me speak right now, I want to meet you. I want to meet your face. I think that'd be cool. I think that'd be nice. I would like to do some meetups in Florida, probably, because that's where I'm fucking moving. Man, here's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to get a 2-bedroom apartment with somebody else, like my brother. But I'm going to get the 2-bedroom apartment and I'll be like, hey, Ryan, it's here. Where the fuck are you? And then he'll come down, maybe. And if not, maybe John Lupo comes down. I got to sneeze. John's been on the podcast. I have this fucking sneeze. Come on. Sneeze. Unbelievable. And now my nose is going to start getting runny because when you hold in a sneeze, that's what happens. If you don't know John Lupo, if you don't know DJ Loops, if you don't know J Loops 7, if you don't know Johnny Loops, if you don't know the guy, he has many names. All right, he has many names. If you don't know John the Third, then you should, because you're fucking up. He is a great guy. And he was on one of the episodes of our podcast many weeks ago, about a year ago, probably. Oh, how the time flies, The time flies like a motherfucker. I'll be honest with you. And that goes back to what I was saying in the beginning, man. Grabbing life by the cojones, you know what I'm saying? Just slurping down those cajohnies, Speaking of Johnny. That's what I would do. Slurp them down, baby, because you only get one chance. And if you don't slurp now, you're going to slurp later. And you want to do it on your terms. So I hope you guys can take a little inkling of advice from that. I think that was important to share. I'm going to take a crunch out of this apple. If you don't like ASMR, don't listen. It's fucking delicious. I listened to an episode of This Past Weekend with Theo Von where he had Kane Brown on the podcast, and I'll be completely honest with you guys. Kane Brown, he sounded kind of dry to me, man. He sounded kind of dry. I was like, this man makes a living with his voice, and he's just kind of like, yeah, that was cool. That was a good time. And I'm like, dude, I don't know. I don't want to hate on Kane Brown because I like his music a lot. I think he's a great fucking dude, as far as I can tell. I guess it wasn't what I was expecting. I thought he'd be a little more animated, but he was pretty like laid back and chill, and his voice is deep. That man's voice is like Corpse, except not like Corpse, but it's definitely, I mean, it's deeper than mine. But like I Am Corpse, you guys know that I Am Corpse. So I don't know I still haven't decided when I'm going to reveal it, like do a face reveal or anything. I think one day maybe I'll do a face reveal and be like, hey guys, hey Pokey, hey Sykkuno, my name's Corpse. I like touching little girls. My name's Corpse. Whatever, we'll see. But anyway, Again, big shout out to the Patreons, man. I just see their names scrolling through the bottom bar here, and it makes me fucking happy as shit. The spacing's a little weird, I'll be honest. The spacing is a little off. But it is what it is, man. I'm going to try to fix it. You know, I'll do my best to fix it. Like Melissa M. And then it goes straight into Jordan May, 15 with no spaces. Then it goes straight into Chi-Chi with no spaces. Then it goes into Christina with no spaces. Like, I should probably add some spaces. You know? It is what it is, baby boy. You know, it is what it is. And that's a life lesson for you all. It is what it mother effing is. Lately, I've been playing a lot of video games with my siblings, man. My brother Ryan, my sister Gianna, and my cousin Gabriel has made an appearance. There's even been an appearance or two from Zach, who is not related to me, but he has a warm place in my heart and in my butthole. That's true. I'm gonna sniffle real quick. I'm gonna mute the mic. Okay. Yeah. See, it's holding in the sneeze, man. It's not good. It's not. Look at how open my shirt is. My goodness. Oh, I'm a bare-chested man. I feel so sexy right now. I watched an episode of Rick and Morty the other day. That was fucking great, man. It's the episode where they make fun of like heist movies. I really like that a lot. And just when you think it can't get any better, bam, Elon Musk appears in the episode. Elon Tusk, actually. Because he was like Elon with tusks. And that was cool. You know, I think it's interesting to see somebody like Elon Musk, who is not really an actor or anything. He's doing his own businessy stuff. But to see him appear in shows, it's kind of cool, man. It's kind of cool, if you ask me. You know, kind of building up his social currency, in a sense. I like it. And he voiced it, you know, That was interesting to me. I like that a lot. I like when people subvert your expectations a little bit and kind of, you know, they come out of left field and throw you, jab you in the side of the jaw with their foot instead of their hand. And you were like, I didn't see that coming, step bro. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I know you didn't. If you didn't see that coming, you're definitely not going to see this coming. And then we hit him with, well, I can't tell you because then you'll see it coming. I'll just keep that to myself. So I thought that was interesting. But man, on the video games front, I find it so just like serotonin boosting. I'm not a scientist. I don't know if it's serotonin. I don't know what's happening. But I enjoy it. It makes me happy. Just talking to the bro, talking to the sis, talking to the cuz, playing some Rocket League, you know, and that's soccer, but with cars, which is ridiculous. And it is as ridiculous as it sounds. You know, playing some GTA Online, which is really just a way to kill hookers in a video game. We drive fast cars and we kill hookers. That's pretty much all we do. And then I'll get in a motorcycle and I'll flip it. Like I'll drive up a hill and then do a backflip and land. And that's like the excitement for me, you know. We played golf. There's golf in the game. There's like a golf simulator in GTA. So we played golf, which was nauseating, but we did it. Yeah, that's GTA for you. And Gianna, my sister, she's 17. She's been 17 for about 6 days now. Happy birthday. Happy belated. This woman is so violent. She's so aggressive, man. You know, we'll get in the game, and it's funny because she's a 17-year-old girl. Her voice sounds like a 17-year-old girl's voice, and it's just funny because she'll be like, "Why is he looking at me like that?" in her like cute little voice, and then all of a sudden she just shoots up a random bystander, like a guy walking down the street. I'm like, John, like fucking, and she's like, "What?" He was looking at me funny, or like shit like that. She does. I'm like, you're so violent, you know. Oh, and Ryan trains her. We'll be walking in, like we'll go in a strip club, and you know, we'll get drinks. This is all in the game. We'll get drinks and we'll be like throwing bands, just making it rain. And Ryan goes, Gianna? And she's like, yeah. And he goes, you know what to do. And I'm like, what is happening? And she just starts lighting everybody up, just killing strippers, killing the strippers. Don't kill the bartender. We're going to need more whiskey. Killing strippers. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? I'm like, I guess I got to go get the car and make a getaway. And then we drive and then we get in getaway and then we get in a chase. And then it's like, it's a whole big to do. But hey, man, we're not doing violence. We're not doing crimes. This is the intention of the game. We're just playing. We're just working within the constraints that were provided for us. It's as simple as that, man. If anything, we're doing the game a favor. We're doing the world a favor. So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear any negative talk about killing strippers in the game. Now, if we were to commit these acts in real life, then you'd have a seriously fucked up problem. You're just fucked up if you do that in real life. You're a sick, twisted human. I don't know why anyone would do that in real life. But in the game, hey, it's a fair play. It's a fair play. You want to take it up with somebody, take it up with the game developers. Don't look at me. Is it controversial? I don't know, maybe. But did the strippers have it coming? Yeah, definitely. You should have seen the way they were looking at us in the game. Again, this is purely in the game. Stop fucking thinking this is real life. It's not. Don't kill people in real life. Don't do that. The fuck? And look, same goes with the bank heists. Like, I don't know. Why did you make your bank so heistable? Sorry. It's like, oh, I ran over some innocent, civilians in my car. Get the fuck out of my way. How about that? It's a violent game, But that's why we turn to Minecraft as our third game that we play. Minecraft is where we just do it with me. I have some boogers in my nose, so it's just breathe. And that's Minecraft. Minecraft is that moment where you can just breathe, man. You can just breathe and relax. Perhaps you want to farm some wheat. You can do that. Maybe you want to forge a pickaxe out of minerals. You can do that. Maybe you want to take a cow and use it for meat and cook the meat in the furnace. You can do that. Maybe you want to build a home. You can do that. Maybe you want to venture to the Arctic biome, feed a polar bear some fish, tie it to a rope and drag it back to your home and stick it in your backyard in captivity. Maybe you want to tie a dolphin to a post underwater so it's confined to just the area near your house. Maybe you want to do those things, or maybe you're a good person. I don't know. But who did do those things? I'm not going to name any names, Ryan Petrone. But maybe you want to take a fucking loud ass bell and put it right next to everyone's bed where we sleep. And then when it's bedtime and I lay down in my bed, you run over to the bell and go ding, 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 ding. And it fucking rings throughout my headphones. Or maybe you're not a piece of shit. I don't know. But that's all I'm going to say about that. We played golf, the four of us in GTA. That was cool. Ryan won. I came in a close second. Gabriel came in third. And Jana was just... Yeah, that woman is not a golfer. But that's okay. Not everybody got it like that. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody has the sauce. Not everybody has the sauce. And this is all part of life, really. It's all part of life, man. Sometimes you have the sauce or sometimes you don't. Sometimes you're the ragu and sometimes you're just an empty bowl. And, I don't purchase jar sauce because I'm not a heathen. I make homemade sauce, but to each their own. To each his own. Wrong opinion. It's fine. I'm not telling you that you are a piece of human trash if you buy jar sauce, but I'm implying it. I'm thinking it. I'm just not going to say it. And that's how I feel about that. But I will say, if you take some jarred sauce and you add some basil, maybe some bay leaf, and you put it in a pot, maybe you add in a little bit of your own stuff. All right. Like at least you attempted to make it your own a little bit. It's more acceptable. You're still not getting into heaven, but I don't hate you for it. So that's how I see that. Wow, this is a fucked up episode. I'm sorry. It's all jokes. I don't give a fuck if you use jarred sauce. I don't care. I really don't give a fuck. Although I do like making sauce, man. You buy the San Marzano can, peeled tomatoes whole. You drop them bad boy, 2 cans. You drop them in a mixing bowl. You wash your hands thoroughly. Then you mix them up real good. You crush them up. You can use an emulsion blender if you're an asshole, or you can just use your hands. You take a pot. You cover the bottom in olive oil, of course. Then take a couple of cloves of crushed garlic. Throw them bitches in there. Personally, I leave the garlic in. I never take them out. You could take them out if you want later in the process, but I leave it in. Put a little salt, pepper, maybe some basil. You could throw in other seasonings. I don't yet, but I might experiment. Let that rip up real good. You could do onions if you're an asshole, but I don't put onions in my sauce. I have standards. I put onions in my vodka sauce, but not in my regular old Sunday sauce, let's call it. Then I'll throw in some wine if I'm in the mood for wine. It depends. I might throw in some wine if I'm feeling crazy. It's not something I do every day. You get that nice and going. Then you're going to put in your tomatoes that have been now crushed. And you're stirring. Salt, pepper that bitch up real good. A little bit of sugar. A little bit. Throw in half a tablespoon. Let that biatch simmer down all like 4 or 5 hours, on a low heat, unfucking covered, and stir. Just stir that bitch every once in a while. Come back every 10 minutes. Just give it a little stir, Stir the pot, so to speak. Not so to speak, literally stir that damn pot, baby. And that's how you make your sauce. I've heard throwing in a bay leaf is good. I haven't tried it myself, but I've heard good things. I've heard it cuts a little of that acidity out, and it just kind of fucks the undertones of the dish a little bit. I don't know what that means. I really don't know what that means, but this is what I hear. This is what I hear. I think my audio's peaked once or twice during the duration of this recording, and I'm sorry. I love you. I hope it didn't blow your ear holes out. But that's how you make that sauce, baby. That's how you make that sauce. Get freaky with it, get nasty. And I leave the garlic in. I eat that shit when it comes out. That's just me. So, hey man, it's been a good episode. I've been feeling good about this episode. We're 54 minutes in now, and we'll probably go another 5 or 6 minutes here. But I just burped. Sorry. The Patreon Cookie Jar Discord Hangout. That's the $25 Patreons or higher. Will be tonight. It's Monday, February 22nd. So I will see you fools on the Discord server tonight. 8 p.m. We're going to hang out, dick around, figuratively speaking. Don't, get your mind out of the gutter, daddy. And so that's going to happen. Tuesday night, which is when this becomes public, we're going to have a regular old live stream on TikTok, which will be fun. 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Thursday night? No, Wednesday night? Same. Oh, Tuesday night. Hold the fucking phone. Tuesday night, might stream on Twitch, Daddy. I might stream on Twitch. I don't know. We'll see. One of these nights this week, I'm going to stream on Twitch. And then Friday, no stream, I don't think. I don't think we're going to stream on Friday. But we'll see. You know, hey, look, as time goes on, we're molding the schedule. We're figuring it out. And we'll see what works. You know, Friday nights for me, I don't know. Back when I was drinking, man, Fridays and Saturdays, I would drink on stream and it was fun. And you know, that was a whole thing. But I don't know, like since I stopped drinking on stream, because I think I felt like drinking on stream became a part of the allure of the stream. And sorry, I need to blow my nose, but I'll do that after the stream. And I almost felt like, all right, now I have to drink because it's part of the stream. And since I've decided to be sober, I think that was one of my worries, was like, oh, if I don't drink on stream, is it going to be as fun or entertaining or blah, blah, blah. And I just feel I feel very myself, you know, being sober. And it's beautiful. So I don't regret it. I do miss like doing a drunk stream. But I think moderation is key. And I think when I do return to drinking, maybe next year, it's going to be, I'm going to do it in such a way that's more healthy, you know? And what was another thing I said? Oh, another way in which I might drink this year and kind of break the resolution is if I hit 1 million followers on TikTok. So that is a possibility. Like I said to everybody, I'm like, hey, would it be pretty reasonable if I drink the night that I hit 1 million? And they were like, yeah. And I think that's pretty, like, I feel okay about that. Being the one who made the resolution, I feel like that's an extenuating circumstance that I feel like, man, I want to celebrate. You know, I want to fucking pop a bottle of wine or something, or maybe have some tequila. Like, I want to. And that feels good to me. So that feels right and it feels okay. So, hey, man, we'll see if we hit 1 million. We're at 600K right now. We hit 600 today or last night or whatever. So time will tell. We'll see. I'm going to continue to make TikToks. I'm going to continue to do what I do, man. And, you know, I feel good. I feel good about it. So I'm in talks with a couple brands. I don't know if I'll do brand deals or not. Honestly, brand deals are cool to me. It's money. Money is great. I like money. We'll see. We'll see. You know, I'm definitely not trying to rush into brand deals. I want to be very, very smart about them. So that's how I'm looking at things moving forward. And man, thank you guys again for supporting me. You know, big shout out to the Patreons. We're at like $700 something on the Patreon per month now, which is incredible. I feel so fortunate for that. And you know, like I said, the OnlyFans were top 2%, which is not as much money as you might think the top 2% gets, but it's nice. OnlyFans is like going to become, right now OnlyFans is probably like 1/3 of my income. But I think I would like it to become most of the, it feels like people are really, really willing to subscribe to OnlyFans, and I like that. So that's cool too. But hey, man, overall, I feel really great about everything that's going on. You know, hey, man, Demi and Kristen Bell sharing my TikTok. You know, shout out to the female lead, which is an Instagram account who shared it in the first place, which I think is how Demi saw it. That's really cool. And, you know, I feel good, man. I feel really, really good about this stuff. And it makes me happy to see everything kind of falling into place and progressing in a positive direction. So can't complain. I have good toilet paper in my car. I will get that and put it in my bathroom because right now I have that negative ply stuff that's like not good. Sorry. Yeah, man, things feel good, and I'm excited about what's coming next. I just have to continue to be diligent, continue to be, you know, kind of grabbing life by the horns here, focusing on my content, focusing on any business opportunities that might exist, focusing on fostering the community with you guys, and you know, we're going to be doing that some of that tonight when we have our Discord hangout, which should be a fun time. And just keep things moving in a positive direction. So I feel good about it, and I'm happy to be here, man. So thank you guys for sticking with me and listening to this episode of the podcast. It got a little crazy at times, but I hope, overall you guys enjoyed and were entertained and maybe even learned something. If you have comments or questions, please do shoot me a message on Discord. And I'm looking forward to talking to you all real soon. Peace, guys.